We begin with House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Checkmate. She says she's inclined to steer the Democratic Party caucus against impeaching President Trump. Yes, against impeachment. Speaking to the Washington Post magazine, Pelosi said, this is kind of fantastic, "I'm not for impeachment. This is news. I've been thinking about this. Impeachment is so divisive to the country that unless there's something so compelling and overwhelming and bipartisan, I don't think we should go down that path because it divides the country, and he's just not worth it."
How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we're going to talk about what you just saw, what you just read, which was Nancy Pelosi saying that it would not be worth it to impeach President Donald Trump. Now, obviously, she's a Speaker of the House, a Democrat, so she should be the leader of the Democrats, right? In the House, at least. But a lot of House Democrats do not agree with her. A lot of them have run their campaign in 2018 and before on impeaching Donald Trump, like Rashida Tlaib, who during her campaign said this.
And when your son looks at you and says, "Mama, look, you won," bullies don't win. And I said, "Baby, they don't, because we're going to go in there and we're going to impeach the mother."
So if you have Rashida Tlaib saying that and Nancy Pelosi saying this, then there's a problem. A lot of Democrats are going to side with Tlaib. A lot of them are going to side with Nancy Pelosi. There's division there. People like Al Green are going to side with Rashida Tlaib. He's invoking articles of impeachment as often as he can, and he has a lot of Democratic people that support it, and it's kind of growing. It's like 58, then 60, then 62, so on and so forth. So there's division within the Democratic Party. And you got to ask yourself, why would Nancy Pelosi even come out and say this? Why? What's the point? She should just do what she did before and not take it off the table. Be like, oh, well, maybe I'm not really sure. The problem is that the Mueller report is pretty much done. It's pretty much out. I've not seen it, but maybe she has. And she knows that they have nothing. There's nothing in the report to actually impeach Trump on, which is why she's saying now that it wouldn't really be worth it. She already said before that she'll wait until the Mueller report comes out.
You've said it would be sad and divisive for the country to pursue impeachment. Are you willing to rule it out?
Well, we have to wait and see what happens with the Mueller report. We shouldn't be impeaching for a political reason, and we shouldn't avoid impeachment for a political reason. So we just have to see how it comes.
Then they're trying to switch to the next thing. The Democrats, it is. Since the Mueller report is a big nothing burger, you got guys locked up on perjury and tax evasion, things that Trump was not even involved with from years ago. They have yielded no fruitful evidence against Trump on that. So now they're trying to go to the next thing, which is trying to get Trump on obstruction of justice or abuse of power. They're asking for like 81 documents from a bunch of different people and organizations because they know there's nothing in the Mueller report. Now they got to move to the next thing to try and get Trump on. During the Michael Cohen testimony, or even before that, a lot of Republicans were saying that all these, investigations, requests for documents, you're trying to set the stage for a Trump impeachment.
Congressman Nadler decided to impeach the president the day the president won the election.
Trying to get the goods on this president in an apparent effort to impeach him.
A forum to tell stories and lie about the president of the United States so they can all start their impeachment process.
This is an attempt to injure our president and lay some sort of soft cornerstone for future impeachment proceedings.
There are members here with a singular goal in Congress: to impeach President Trump.
Laying the predicate for the Democrats and their crazy impeachment plans.
Contrary to popular belief by regular people and some in the political class, by the way, impeachment does not mean we're going to remove him from office. It doesn't mean that. All it means is that we're going to investigate to see if he should be removed. That's what's going on right now with these investigations. They're trying to just end around the whole situation. You want to talk about Trump trying to evade the law. You want to talk about Republicans trying to evade the law. Democrats are doing that right now. They are not able to impeach him officially, so they're trying to do it unofficially to make the case to get him out of office. Now, I understand they ran on that during the campaigns, and that's why they got elected partially. But at a certain point, you got to do what's best for your constituency. And I think going down this rabbit hole on a wild goose chase to come up with a big fat nothing burger with no substance at all, zero substance, is a big waste of time. So Nancy Pelosi is correct here. It would not be worth it. They're already trying to do that right now, and they have nothing. You should just back off, let the man govern, and have that be that. But as I close, I want to say this. I think it was genius for Donald Trump to endorse Nancy Pelosi as Speaker of the House before she actually got a nomination. Okay. He looks bipartisan, like he's trying to, help both sides win and have the nation go forward, which he is trying to do, by the way. But by advocating for Nancy Pelosi, he makes that case crystal clear in the minds of the maybe undecided. And he also knows that she's going to have decisions to make that are going to be against what a lot of Democrats want. We all know what's going on with the Democratic Party. They're being invaded by socialists. They're being invaded by just a bunch of random weirdos. And you have some in there that just don't want that. You got moderate Democrats, regular, everyday, corporate type of Democrats. They're not going to like the AOCs and Ilhan Omar's and Rashida Tlaib's and Al Green's of the world. They're not going to like that. So as I close, I just want to say shout out to Nancy Pelosi for exposing the Democratic Party more and more every day. 2020 is going to be a great year. I cannot wait. Oh man, the House Democrats, they're up for election again. I'm ready to see that whole thing go down yet again. Are we going to have the freshman people come back for a second term? I'm not really sure how that's possible, especially since you have all this division. At a certain point, people that voted them in may like the maverick type of stuff they got going on, but a lot of them may want to actually see things get done. They want to see production. They want to see growth. And when they keep seeing stagnation like that, it's like, okay, what are we really doing? So that's pretty much all I got. What say you? Do you think that Nancy Pelosi was correct to say that it would not be worth it to impeach Donald Trump? Did she have a choice, really? It ain't nothing there. They're doing all these investigations, all these requests for documents to find a big fat nothing burger. Am I wrong here? Is it wrong for Pelosi to back off the situation? Should she side with Ilhan Omar and AOC and others like Rashida Tlaib to get Trump impeached? If so, why? I mean, we got all these investigations going on that have yielded zero. Are we going to actually find anything else? I doubt it, but whatever your comments are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.